Oh my gosh, it was so much fun to skip school and come to this old abandoned building.
Yeah, now we can fool around and drink beer underage.
Wait, did you hear something?
Nah, baby, it's good. Come on.
No, I think I hear something.
What are you talking about? We're not hearing
What is that?
Oh my God! Oh my gosh, I'm being killed in an obvious metaphor against teenage sexuality and underage drinking. Hi, I'm Jeff Johncox.
And I'm Adam Scott.
And we're the TNT Movie Geeks. And this week we had a zombie serial killer who's been to space, fought Freddy, and been to hell. But now he's back at Camp Crystal Lake.
And you know what day it is? Friday the 13th.
Ooh. I don't know, man. I'm a little burnt out.
But you're a huge horror fan. You watch like 3 horror flicks a week.
Okay, yeah, but still, man, we had January Scary. We started the new year off with 4 great horror movies, 2 of which were, like, boring.
Yeah.
And then we had Coraline, which isn't really a horror movie, but it's a
Scary.
creepy little kid's movie. And then this, I just want a romantic comedy. I'm just joking. I'm loving this. This is awesome. This is not a good movie, though. This is a terrible movie.
No.
Yeah,
no.
This is not good.
This one really had a lot of problems. It was kind of trying to go at least 3 different directions
Yeah,
at once.
was it a parody?
Kind
Maybe.
of.
Was it an homage?
Maybe.
Was it a reboot? A serious reboot?
Perhaps.
In places, all of the above. And that's where it had real problems.
Yeah.
You couldn't really tell what this was trying to be.
Oh, it really fell apart, and I think there were some laughs in this, but
They were laughing at the movie
they actually
and not
did
with
that.
the movie. And in My Bloody
Yeah.
Valentine, which is a similar kind of concept, they were laughing with the movie. And they got the joke. The audience was in on the joke. This time, it was like, I can't believe they just did that. Oh.
Yeah. And it really seemed like the pacing was pretty bad too. The
Yeah.
kills were really.
What did you say? You averaged about 5 minutes per kill?
It felt like it.
It felt like they did it on the button every time.
Ding!
Too. Oh, time for another kill.
And there we go.
And there was only one that I found shocking at all, or interesting. And that was the sleeping bag.
Oh yeah.
That was a good kill.
That was.
But this has Jared Padalecki from Supernatural.
Yes. So this is the second movie we've got with someone from that fine
Jensen
show.
Ackles was in the aforementioned My Bloody Valentine. And both of us adore Supernatural. But neither one of us think Jared Padalecki is like the voice of his generation or a fine actor by any stretch of the imagination.
However, that being said, in this film,
He acts circles around everybody else in this film. He's a good actor, don't get me wrong, but he's not, the new De Niro or anything.
No. And in this film, I would say that he really does the best job he can with the material he gets.
Yeah, the writing in this is awful. Who wrote this crap? The opening sequence is 22 minutes long and didn't need to be there at all.
Yeah. It could easily have picked up at the,
There was
part
one
where-
character. Usually I can sympathize or at least root for the geek character in a horror movie.
Yeah.
In this one, I just wanted him to die as horrifically and as soon as possible.
Yeah, such an unbelievable caricature of nerdy stereotypes. It doesn't border on offensive. It basically is.
You were offended by it?
I kind of was. Yeah.
As a geek, you were offended by the portrayal of the geek in Friday the 13th.
Right down to his Star Wars shirt. Yeah, it was just too
apparently
much.
Okay. What did we learn from this movie, Adam?
Well, let's see. If you get drunk,
You die.
And if you have sex,
You die more.
and if you do drugs,
You die horrifically.
and maybe if you're a cop,
You die again.
and there you go. Those are the important lessons that Friday the 13th has to teach us. And really,
Don't drink, don't have sex, don't do drugs, and don't be a cop.
Yeah.
Stay
clear.
in school.
Yeah, steer clear.
But not
of
the
those.
police academy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now it's time for this week's Worst Movie News Ever! This week's Worst Movie News Ever, keeping with this toy phenomenon where apparently every toy ever made between 1979 and 1993 has to be made into a movie.
Yay.
Stretch Armstrong looks like it's on the way.
Ooh, I hope they can get Owen Wilson for this project.
I don't even know what to say. Wouldn't he be some kind of superhero?
I am not really
You'd think
sure.
that DC and Marvel would get litigious if he was some kind of superhero.
I don't know, but
I don't know, but it needs Seth Rogen and Seth Green.
Yeah, they'd be good secondary characters, I think.
And a lot of weed, just like this past movie we just saw. Maybe Jason can kill Stretch Armstrong.
No, the knife would just kind of bounce off or something.
All right, well, that was this week's
Worst movie news ever!
You know, there was actually a good toy preview before this Friday the 13th. I thought that Revenge of the Fallen Transformers.
Yeah, that should be really good. Although, I think this may, after Stretch Armstrong, it may kind of set the scene for some really.
Oh yeah, Stretch Armstrong, Candyland. There's another one we're saving for next week's Worst Movie News. What's next?
He's a rogue spring who's not playing by the rules. I'm gonna go down these stairs. It's Slinky in 3D.
It's a rogue spring. You sound like a police sergeant. You can't do this, Slinky. You've torn up the town. You ruined $15 million worth of stairs.
Scratched them all up.
All right. Well, next week's movie is a comedy.
Yay.
It's not a horror movie. It doesn't even have anything creepy in it.
How about that?
It's Fired Up.
Yeah.
About two guys who join a cheerleading squad to get a little sex.
Yeah. Cheer camp. Awesome.
You know the best part of this? If you go to their website for Fired Up, they're like little stick figure cheerleaders. And they're like, we are loading. We are loading.
Yay.
I would never do that again.
Yeah, please don't.
All right, well, that's next week. I'm Jeff Johncox.
And I'm Adam Scott.
And we'll see you later.